So this movie is about the Quick Analysis Smart Tag that was introduced with Excel 2013. This functionality allows you to quickly and easily create some conditional formatting for a selected data set. Excel will recommend certain charts that seem to fit the data that you select. It'll enable you to quickly sum, average, and count the number of records in a column or a row, or get a running total of a value in a data set. It'll enable you to convert the data set to a table, or even set up a pivot table referencing that data. And finally, it'll allow you to set up a spark line. So the Quick Analysis Smart Tag is context sensitive to a certain extent, in that whatever data set you select will determine what charts are offered by Excel as a plotting solution, which we'll see in a second. I'm going to start by selecting this data, and when I hover down to the lower right-hand corner, I get the Smart Tag. When I click on it, I'm presented with a dialog box that has 5 different options. The first one is formatting options. These are conditional formatting that can be applied to the data set. The nice thing about the Smart Tag is all of these options come with a preview. So I can hover over each one of these and I get a preview of what that application of the formatting will look like. And when you apply some formatting, you get the option to clear whatever formatting that you've applied and start over again. The second option is charts. When I click on charts, I get a list of charts that are basically recommended charts that Excel has calculated in some way will fit this data, including a pie chart, because I only have a small number of data points for a single series. If I'm not satisfied with the charts that are displayed here, I can click on More Charts, and I get first the same recommended charts that we just saw in the Quick Analysis tool, but I can also go to All Charts and build a chart from the entire array of charts that are available in Excel. I'm going to cancel this and select the other data set and go to the Smart Tag for this data set and click on Charts, where we see we have a different array of charts that are offered because Excel has calculated that this data would be best plotted on charts that are different than the charts that were offered for the first data set. I'm going to escape out of that and go back to the first data set and go back to the Quick Analysis Smart Tag. We can also insert a total row, which will sum the data, average the data, count the data points, give us a percentage of the total, a running total. We can get a sum for each row. There's only one row, one data points. So the sum column equals the values in column C. And for that column, we can get an average, a count, a percent total. Alternatively, we have presented to us a way to quickly convert that data set to a table. Or we can create a blank pivot table with that data set as a reference. Going back to sheet 1. Finally, we can insert a spark line. Any one of the 3 spark lines that Excel offers, the line, the column, the win-loss spark line. And this is better actually displayed on a data set that contains several values, because when I insert a spark line, what's going to happen is it's going to be inserted to the right of the selected data for the values that are in that row. So that's the Quick Analysis Smart Tag. We can quickly apply some conditional formatting to a selected data set, plot that data on a chart, add a total row, which has options enabling us to sum, count the records, give us a total in either a row below the data set or in a column to the right of the data set. We can convert the data to a table or set up a pivot table with that data set used as a reference. And we can insert spark lines in the column to the right of the selected data.